I'm tired of asking myself the question, why is it so hard to make YouTube content? Like, I always get inspired by my friends and by YouTubers that I look up to and admire to make and pursue YouTube. Not necessarily pursuing it as a career, but pursuing it alongside my career in filmmaking. And the hard part is, like, I have these concepts and I write them down. I always write my concepts down, but it's the process from going from the idea to the actual, like, production of the idea and making it a reality. And whenever I have done that before, it's been so difficult for me to get through it. And I think it's because I haven't found a format that works for myself. I've tried winging it, doesn't work for me because I'll just ramble and it doesn't fit, and I can't remember, I just go blank. I've tried writing it out and reading a script, doesn't work for me. And I finally just kind of figured I just need to try to eliminate every barrier as possible. Today I watched a video by one of my favorite people on YouTube, Danny Gewirtz, and he posted a video about, like, kind of taking the idea and running with it, and talked about the concept of, like, you're a genius, and shoot and edit like you're a genius, because the people that actually make it happen are the people that are putting the content out there. They have the idea and they run with it. He talked about Casey Neistat, and I love Casey because he does that. He runs with it and he actually produces content. All the people that you see and you admire on YouTube, they get the idea just like you do, just like I do. The difference between them and me is they actually do it, and I haven't done it. So this is my video to do it. This is the video to friggin' start it. And don't get me wrong, this is really hard for me because I work in commercial space. I love dialing in the lighting. I love making a beautiful space. I want that dream, like, Gerald Undone style studio. I want it to be perfect and dialed. And I've been struggling forever looking around my room thinking, okay, where is gonna be my spot? Where's gonna be my space to film? Where am I gonna have, like, my lights set up all the time, my mics? And I move my gear all the time for clients. So it was difficult to be like, okay, how am I gonna have a dedicated space? And that was just barriers that I was setting up for myself because I felt like I needed to have this polished piece. When in actuality, that's not gonna work for me in the space or place that I'm in right now. Just because I physically can't, it obviously hasn't worked. It just obviously hasn't worked thus far, and I've tried for like a year. So I have my camera with a VideoMic Pro on a Joby, like very old school vlogger, I guess. And I'm just gonna go with it, and I'm gonna make it happen. I'm being lit by window light and my lamp's on. My room's a mess because I just got back from a trip. And if I'm being honest with myself, this is what I actually want to make. I want to make content that's not polished. I want to talk about real difficult concepts, a part of filmmaking that is like the raw and real nature of it. I'm 23. I'm about a year and a half into my filmmaking career, and it's been absolutely incredible, and I'm so grateful for every moment. But the unpacked suitcase, the really messy desk, everything about this is real to me in my space. And I think it'd be a shame to try to mask that with a pretty perfect studio space. I'd rather just take you along for the ride. So yeah, I think as, you know, nitty and gritty as it's gonna be, you're gonna see like a lot of Pelican cases on my bed. You're gonna see gear kind of tossed everywhere. My room's kind of messy. Like I said, just got back from a trip, so there's a suitcase that's like not unpacked. My desk is a mess. But like, this is kind of the stage of life that I'm in, and as a young freelancer that's just starting out, I'm about a year and a half into my career so far, almost 2 years, I guess. This is what my space and place looks like, and eventually I will have that perfect studio. That's the goal. I would love to have a studio of mine that I can leave, dedicated cameras and lights and audio. But that's just not realistic for me. And to hold that expectation for myself that I need to have that space and that perfect looking space is just not accurate to where I'm at right now. And it was just a barrier for me to creating content and actually putting it out. There's times where I would set it up and I'd record and I'd fight myself. I have bloopers on bloopers of me swearing at myself freaking out because I'm just like chopping through this content that I thought I would make well, and I'm not doing well at all. And little did I know that like this simple setup, I'm just talking normal. And I think I just want to really be authentic. I don't want to be anything that I'm not. And I really want to showcase where I'm at and what I'm doing and how I got here, along with the things I struggle with and the things I'm working through, to hopefully inspire you to start making stuff. Whether you want to make YouTube content, whether you want to be a freelancer and work in the commercial space, I'm do all that, and I'm gonna start doing YouTube. My goal is to be able to motivate you to start. That's my ultimate dream, is to be a motivator. I love motivating people, and I want to be able to inspire people to actually move. And Danny, thank you so much, because today you inspired me to actually sit down and make this happen. You inspired me through your video today, and I was just in Maui, and I missed the bamboo forest, so I was a little upset, a little hurt, but it was freaking beautiful. And I thank you for inspiring me to make this happen. And I'm pushing myself to put this video out today and edit it. And I'm going to push a client project back a little bit because I feel like I just need to get the ball rolling. So to kind of round this video out, my name is Evan Engstrom. I'm a full-time freelancer based out of Portland, Oregon. And this is going to be a place where I'm able to document a lot of things that happen in my life, where I'm going to be able to hopefully inspire and motivate others to pursue their dreams. Because for me, freelance is the dream, because it's the ability to create space and availability to do what you want. And that, I don't know what else is better in life than to be able to do what you want and pursue what you want. That's a big thing with me on freelance, and that's a big thing for me with YouTube. And I really want to push myself through this to be able to continue to be authentic, to really dive into pursuing others, especially in a way that's not like a close friend. Because I think a cool way to pursue others intentionally and being able to help provide resources and helping others is kind of blindly doing it through YouTube. Because I have no idea, this could help one person, this could help 1,000, it could help no one. But the act of me trying is, I think, going to be really good for me. And I hope that it inspires others. So this is going to be the journey. This is the start of the journey, and it'll get way better. But I feel pretty confident in that, and I'm stoked that I feel calm, and I feel like I'm able to be myself in front of the camera this far, like this early on, I guess. But obviously that, things will get better. Production value will get better and stuff. But I'm excited to start this channel. I'm really pumped. Danny, once again, thank you for pushing me to get this video rolling and to get this channel rolling. I wanted to do it for a long time, and I've made barriers and excuses, and I'm just tired of making excuses, and I'm going to try to shake things up a bit and be more of a mover rather than not move. I don't know how a cool motivational way to end that, but let's go.